What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Love and Marriage Huntsville season 10 episode. I put again episode 25. Sip happens. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video. Make sure you like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. So y'all, the episode starts with the Fletchers. Nell asked Kayla to come over so they can get into her business, and I just feel like Nell oversteps. Like she's a habitual line stepper. Like, why do you feel like you need to call this grown ass woman over to your house to find out who chewing on her panties? I'm just saying. So they have a problem with the age gap between Kayla and Twan if they are together, if the rumors are true. And I just feel like if Kayla is not a minor, then what's the problem? I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is. And it's not a problem. It's just Nell, once again, she feels like she's entitled to her children's business. You cannot. Like, ugh. Anyway, Chris said that he have an issue with Twan being divorced with 2 kids. And I'm looking at Fletcher like, I felt like Fletcher had the real big ass audacity, because I'm just saying, you have an issue with Twan. Let me say this again. You have an issue with Twan being a divorcee with 2 kids, but yet you Nell while you were married. Okay. I'm just saying, allegedly. Let me put that on there. I'm not, listen, y'all not finna come after me for my $2.50 hoes, okay? Not y'all, but the Huntsville people, okay? Y'all can't have my money. Anyway, I'm just asking, like, fine. I guess they don't want Lexi to be in a ready-made family. How old is Twan? In his 40s? Okay, Kayla must be in her 20s and Twan must be in his, I don't know, Twan look old. So Kayla comes strutting around the corner with this little bitty ass one piece all into one. Girl, where's you going? Okay, I mean, your body was tea, but where was you going? Okay, so they asked her about the daycare, and then they proceed to ask her about Twan, and she lets them know, listen, me and Twan been on a few dates, and I'm looking at you in this little bitty outfit, and it is definitely screaming. You are definitely screaming. Twan has guarded your body. Yeah. That's what I got from that. Anyway, now I just feel like your daughter is a grown woman. You need to mind your fucking business. Period. Sorry about I'm gonna use less language as possible. Okay? I really am. Especially on this video. They are mad because Kayla decided to keep her personal business low key, which I think you should. She felt like she didn't need to tell everybody, and if it was on a need to know basis, she would have let y'all know. So I just feel like, Destiny, your messy ass went and told this, and you didn't have that to do. I felt like your ego was bruised, and I'ma stand on the hill about that. Your ego was bruised when you found out Twan wasn't trying to sniff around your garden, that he was sniffing around this young woman's garden. I'm just saying, like, girl, I don't know. I'm a stand on that, and y'all know I like Destiny. So anyway, again, Nell and Chris, they feel away because she kept it low key. And I mean, Chris, when you was hunching on Nell while you was married, allegedly, I bet y'all kept that low key, didn't you? Okay, so what? I again, when there's a problem, please let me know. Now, again, unless Kayla is underage, then y'all let me know. Anyway, Kayla said, tell them this is where everything gets really tricky. Because Kayla told Nell and Chris that she's known Twan before they introduced Twan to them as their godbrother. I was like, what? A year ago, she met Twan at a bar and grill where she used to work. Twan didn't know her and Lance was siblings. Twan didn't know that. So they was going out on a couple dates a year ago. When they found out, when Twan came around and they introduced Twan as their godson or whatever, then they were like, okay, what are we doing? Like, what do we need to do? How do we navigate through this? I don't even know what to say about this. So it sounds like Twan is not their godson. It sounds like that was just a storyline. That's the only thing I can come up with. Like, for some reason, I absolutely believe Kayla. I do. I do feel like I believe Kayla. Anyway, I really don't understand why Kayla is explaining herself and her situation to Nell and Chris. Like, I don't understand that. And so now Nell was like, well, we need to round up the rest of the family. Again, why are y'all in this young woman's pocketbook? Why? Anyway, Tisha, Kimmy. Tisha was like, at this point, I can't trust nobody in this circle but Kimmy. You barely can trust Kimmy. Ma'am, you barely can trust your sister-in-law. Tisha's husband and her son are in Rome. I don't know. They had a Kendrick Lamar concert somewhere overseas. Anyway, Tisha tells Kimmy about her and Destiny's exchange at the open house. Tisha, she was like, she was explaining what happened and about the shady question about asking, I didn't see your sign outside, so is this your sale? And Tisha was like, well, I wasn't trying to be shady. And I'm just like, girl, you really was. And you knew upon you saying that, Destiny energy has changed. Like, you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. Okay? Stand on that bullshit. Like, and I like you, Tisha. I just don't like when you don't stand in your shit sometimes. And you be on bullshit. Just like all the rest of these ladies. But we talking about you. You be on bullshit. So, this is my other question. And I asked this last week. What in the hell did Kimmy say for Tisha to get this mad? But Tisha did explain. And I will give her grace. She explained how, I guess the comment that Destiny made about their friendship, it triggered her. It triggered her, and she started thinking about how she was picked on in high school, how people talked about the way she talked, all of the things. And again, that brings me to my question again. What did Kimmy say? What did Kimmy say? Like, I really feel like Kimmy put some stank on it because she's a messy ass hoe. I can't stand Kimmy. Anyway, I really think Tisha needs to get back into therapy. I really, really think that. So Tisha was saying, all that mean girl stuff, she don't do that. And I'm like, girl, you absolutely do. But go off, sis. Go off. Kimmy said she don't know what it is that keeps sparking, the thing that keeps sparking Tisha's and Destiny's relationship. And I was like, well, this time it was you. You can't explain the other times. But this time, this is all you, sis. However, because this is what everybody seemed to forget. They had the conversation on camera. So Tisha was going to find out anyway. She just told she just told Kimmy on camera. The question is, what in the hell did Kimmy say behind the camera? What did she tell her? Whatever. If it come out, it come out. And if it don't, it doesn't. And I don't care. I really don't care, y'all. Anyway, Kimmy said her issue with Nell and Destiny is when they're unhappy about a relationship or a situation, they say mean stuff. You know what, Kimmy? I'm going to let you have that. But Tisha, I'm going to say this. You need to stop letting Kimmy put a battery in your back. Like, I feel like Kimmy does things. She knows how to throw the rock and hide her hand. But at the same time, I feel like she took this and used it as a storyline. Well, not her storyline, but push a storyline along so Destiny and Tisha can get into it. She just didn't know it was going to get this out of control. Just like Tisha called her mom for Nell, and she didn't know it was going to get that out of control. I think Kimmy does the same thing. She's very subtle in the way she does things. But again, IMO. I think Kimmy does these things because when she's on camera with her nigga, he constantly embarrasses her. So there is that. So anyway, Tisha specifically said she didn't want to have a conversation. She said she didn't want to have a conversation. She told Kimmy that. So then we get to Trisha's drag party. Trisha tells these people, I'm sorry. Trisha, tell these people you like women. Okay? That's what I think. Again, IMO, in my opinion. Okay? It is what it is. Sharon comes in with her one piece. She was kind of cute. Okay, I'm no fashion guru. When y'all see me, I wear colorful white beaters. Okay, if I'm not in work clothes. Okay, so there's that. She sits down and she tells Tisha and Kimmy the stuff that Nell told her, and I was like, Sharon, shut your messy ass up, because ma'am, you don't even go here. You're just a friend of, okay? So Destiny shows up and she hugs everybody. She tried to hug Tisha. Tisha didn't want to hug her back. Fine, cool. Destiny goes to the other end of the table. So Nell walk in. I was like, Nell, what the hell you got on? Again, I wear wife beaters. Okay, what do they still call these wife beaters? I don't know. I get them from Walmart. Okay. Nell said she was fashionably late. Ma'am, you was late, but you was not fashionable this time. But okay, hey, pop your shit. So Trish said that this won't be her last drag party, and something tells me that this is not your first drag party. Okay, you can, as the camera pan on the ladies, you can look at the ladies and see who be having a time outside. Okay, you can tell who be having a time outside, and you can tell who barely go outside. Anyway, Kimmy messy ass asked about the new beginning. Trisha said she was leaving her job for 20 years, her job of 20 years, to go into the fitness world full time, and Trisha will tie up this business with Ken. And I'm like, as iffy as you and Ken are, I just wouldn't do that. I if I were Trisha, I just wouldn't do that. But Trisha don't think all the time, and I just need her to use her brain. She said that they were better together, but today in real time they are no longer together. Anyway, Tisha asked Trish if she trusts Ken. So Trish started to stutter, and the answer should be hell no. I just feel like if you don't trust him, why would you go into business with him? If you can't trust him to show up as a boyfriend, why would you go into business with him? Like, ever since we met Trisha and Ken, their relationship had been really, really rocky and really weird. And I don't know. Like, no. Anyway, Trish let everybody know that she spent the block after her and Ken broke up. Something tells me Ken probably saw this clip, and when he saw this clip, this is when they really broke up, but I digress. So Tisha tells Trish if Ken just allow all of the comments, I guess the social media comments and whatnot, get to him, then he shouldn't have been given another chance. And I agree. Like, and I want to say it was that whole, I think Tisha, and let me know in the comments. I don't know if Tisha was referring to that heart emoji, whatever situation that she put under Lance's comment, but I agree. Like, you took that and then y'all broke, I'm like everybody else. We don't understand what goes on between Trish and Ken. Anyway, Nell said in her confessional she don't think Trish and Ken have a healthy relationship, and it can't be helped. Basically, it's not even healthy for the children, and I agree as well. Trisha asks again, Trisha, you messy. You kicked off this whole thing. Okay? You kicked it off. So Trisha asks what happened between Destiny and Tisha. Tisha said Destiny made jokes about her, and both Kimmy and Destiny laughed. But you're only mad at Destiny, but not Kimmy. Anyway, Kimmy messy ass tried to do a little damage control. She told Tisha it wasn't necessarily a joke, but she was being sincere in regards to how she feel about y'all's relationship. She said, and Kimmy goes on to say, and Destiny feels like one day the relationship is okay, and then another day the relationship may be some type of comment or issue that can be kind of topsy-turvy. This lady been around Maurice too much, because you using all of them words to say, Tisha, today is one thing and tomorrow is another thing with you. Anyway, Tisha said speaking badly about her, Tisha was like, speaking badly about me in a jokingly manner is not funny to me. And I do think if this is what she don't like, then you have to respect that. But also, Trisha, girl, whatever your name is, you cannot control how people see you. You cannot control what they say, how they respond, how they laugh. You can't control none of that. You can only control Tisha. Anything outside of that is not your concern. Anything outside of Tisha is not your concern. If it ain't Mila, Mila, MJ, I don't know, Mila, Mira, and whatever your baby's name, it doesn't even fucking matter. Okay? That's all. I just wanted to give you that for free. So Kimmy tells Tisha, she don't think it was bad. She don't think it was bad. And Destiny said, that Tisha have friendship Tourette's. Why she said that? So then Nell said, Nell asked Destiny if she felt like she owed Tisha an apology. And Destiny said, fuck no. Y'all. Did she say that? Am I putting 20 on 10? She said no. And she said, I apologize way too many times. Anyway, Tisha said that Destiny never apologized for her feelings. And I was like, Tisha, okay, girl. All right. So Tisha takes this moment to say how Destiny has been through a lot over the past couple of years, and she sat with her on the phone, listened to her complain over and over and over. And when anything happens, whenever anything has happened, Tisha said that she's always been there for Destiny. And the one time she had a chance to be there for me, she was not. And I was just so confused because I thought you was mad at her because she was making fun of you or something. I don't know. Because she said that the friendship is Tourette, like you have friendship Tourette's. I don't even know, y'all. Destiny said Tisha forgets stuff that did happen, and I'm sorry, and she remembers stuff that didn't happen. So Tisha tells Nell that Destiny didn't defend her, or did she tell Destiny that? Well, Destiny did defend her when Martell was talking bad about her. And I was like, girl, your husband was supposed to be defending you in that moment. I guess him and Martell went back and forward because they showed the clip. However, we will not forget it was Destiny's question that started this whole debacle. Okay? So, Tisha seems to think that they have a different definition of friendship and loyalty. Destiny said, I had on my referee outfit defending her, putting my body between y'all and another man. And I was like, yeah, but she came up with the game. So there is that. I got annoyed when everybody started yelling. I really did. All I know is Destiny told Tisha that her husband, the one person who was supposed to be protecting you, was supposed to be taking up for you, is your husband. And then Kimmy tries to diffuse the situation because everybody got extremely loud. So Trisha was telling them to be quiet. Kimmy was trying to explain all of this while Destiny and Tisha are arguing, but nobody's listening to one another. Everybody's trying to get their point across. At the end of the day, Destiny has a part in their demise. Tisha has a part in their demise. But in this situation, Kimmy, you started this whole thing. I'm going to say this. Tisha, if you're going to be somebody's friend, be their friend. But stop bringing up bullshit that you did for somebody. Because it's bitches like you, mad day bitches like you, that pisses me off. I don't do mad day people. And you are one of those people. It feels like you only befriend them so you can throw in their face how much of a friend you've been to them. That shit is triggering to me. But I talked to my therapist about that, okay? I'm just saying, like nobody wants to hear, yeah, we know that. And here is another thing. Destiny did say that Tisha has been a good friend. But like you've been a good friend to Destiny. Destiny has been a good friend to you. So, yeah. I don't understand. The way Tisha wants everybody to take up for her and have her back, girl, you have this whole expectation for people. You need to drop these expectations. We already know Marcel ain't gonna take up for her, and he is a piece of shit for that. But expecting constantly now, they say, what do they say? Insanity is doing the same thing, doing the same thing over and over, some bullshit, trying to get the same results. I need you to drop these expectations of people. I do. That's y'all. I could be wrong. I think Tisha's life would be better if she stopped expecting her out of other people, or expecting people to be more of a friend to her. Like, if a person keeps showing you that they can't be a friend to you, let them the fuck go. And it's just as simple as that. Like, let it go, deal with the shit, move on with your life. Anyway, but all of that throwing shit in my face, how you been there for me, that shit is fucked up. Okay? That's all. Anyway, after they get loud, Destiny breaks the fourth wall. Get up. She get her stuff. She was like, wrap this shit up. Let's go. She was like, I need to get out of here. Like, Destiny was gonna beat the dog shit out of Tisha. Like, that's how mad she got. She was really mad. So in come Nell. Nell starts to follow Destiny. And so Nell walking like her damn feet hurt. And she was like, Destiny, just wait. Just wait, Destiny. Destiny trying to get her Uber so she could go to home. Nell told her she's going to come pick her up. Nell go back in the building, and you must have forgot that girl was outside. Because she called you, ma'am, are you ready? I'm ready to go. Destiny was pissed. Destiny was pissed. Okay? So Destiny walks back in. I thought you said you were ready. Nell sitting there eating chicken, talking about, hold on, this chicken is so good. Bro, Nell get on my damn nerves, okay? Nell is like, listen, it ain't me arguing, so I don't give a damn. Okay, so Destiny standing. She was like, Nell, I thought you were ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Get your shit and come on. So she kind of go around where, on the other side where Nell or whatever was. So Tisha was it before? Or was it after Tisha got up? But Tisha got up and was like, she went into Destiny's face and said, she made a comment to Destiny. And I think Destiny told her, get the fuck out of my face. Okay, get the fuck out of my face, Stanley. So she went around to Nell. Okay, because at this point, Destiny probably see red. And I'm not mad at her. Because back the fuck up. This is the type of stupid shit that you do. You go right in this lady's face after you said that y'all was done. You said all of this stupid bullshit. So when Destiny come in, you go right in her face and start. So now if Destiny smack the piss out you, she the bad guy. Knock you on your ass, she's the bad guy. I'm just saying. You call this lady a snake. You call this lady a hole in the box. Like, girl, leave this lady alone. Okay, let this lady cool down for like 30 days. Because Destiny look like she be really need 30 days to calm down. Anyway, Destiny didn't say anything. She went around because she was waiting on Nell to eat that damn chicken. Because I think she wanted to shove that chicken bone down Nell's throat. So Kimmy gets up because now Tisha's trying to go over to Destiny. And so Tisha, come on. So, what's her name? Kimmy grabbed Destiny. Kimmy grabbed Tisha, and then Tisha kind of got mad at her because they almost got into it. And this was an episode, and like, it was just a lot. It was a lot. Okay? This was a lot. My nerves is bad. I just wanted to bring this to y'all because I didn't want to do this tomorrow. Anyway, this is your girl Kiwan reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.